My name is Alois Ruf and my wife, Estonia Ruf, and we are proud to present today the Ruf Rodeo. This is our new concept car this year. This was supposed to be shown in Geneva. It is the brainchild of my wife, Estonia. Can you please say a few words about it?
The inspiration has been friends, years living in Oklahoma and Kansas, and the love of off-road cars.
Yes, and I met my wife in Oklahoma City. So I was introduced to Western style and country style, and making an off-road version of one of our cars I thought would be another destination that we should reach with four-wheel drive. It's Ruf's first four-wheel drive version on the new chassis of the new CTR that we showed 3 years ago in Geneva. We presented the new line of Ruf cars, and every year we're showing something new based on the monocoque carbon chassis with a steel frame front and rear, and roll cage integrated, also made in lightweight steel. So when you look at the details, you see we gave it a very special look here with a roof rack here with some luggage. Of course, some of it probably in the driving will not be of use, but it can be used as a traveling car. So if you want to go from coast to coast, or if you want to do the rally around the world, it's doable in this car. The looks of the car, we gave it some golden color here, which is also like the golden sand, if you want to say so. And we brought back from the reminiscent car, the NATO car, the Ruf NATO car from the 1980s, which was quite famous, and it was our test mule and experimental car. And this is where the NATO drab olive color came from. So we mixed that, brought back some extra lights, so we are good for the very dark areas to be driving with safety. And as you can see also, we have even a shovel there for the worst case scenario. And the interior of the car is something that Estonia will explain to you.
Well, since we gave the car the name Rodeo, we wanted to bring some elements, some kind of a chapped leather with the saddle side pockets on the car, give them the feeling of the Southwest Navajo Indian feel. And yeah, we were having fun making this car. This is supposed to put a smile in your face. When you look at it, nothing is really foreign about the car. It's just, there are bits and pieces that you're familiar with when you sit in the cockpit.
Well, from the technical side, we are running it with a 500 horsepower, torquey, normal aspirated engine. But it can also be had with a turbo version, so either or. And it has a 6-speed gearbox for four-wheel drive, and it has a control where you can adjust how much front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive you want to have. And you can just turn by the knob. You can go flawlessly into a different mode. So from gold, we are going to another color. Let's wonder what it could be. We will see. Oh, it's so green, it looks like roof green. And it's the same color that the car was 2 years ago as a concept car at that time. And now it is the production version of the SCR. And it also shares the same color of the very first Ruf SCR in 1978. This is the normal aspirated engine version car based on the chassis of the new Ruf generation, based on the carbon fiber chassis, very rigid monocoque system with a front end and rear end in lightweight steel. The rollover cage is integrated into the chassis and is very well kept inobtrusive between the A B and C pillars, all covered in leather or Alcantara. It is a suspension like a race car suspension that you know from Le Mans cars and DTM cars, with double wishbones in the front and in the rear, with horizontal shock absorber spring packages that are activated by push rods and rocker arms. Well, the silhouette of the SCR is enhanced with the ducktail type of rear spoiler to break the airflow, to give it a better downforce. And another specialty is that our cars come with a full carbon seat, a bucket seat that is made in carbon, the base. And the pedals are in titanium. That is also something new. And as well as our lighting system, which is an LED, newly developed lighting system, even with the very, very fine third brake light that is integrated into the silhouette of the top of the roof. And we call it internally the spaghettini because it's so small. It is a normal aspirated version of an engine with 510 horsepower and 4 liters of displacement. And here is the engine, and it sure gives you a little bit of the emotional appearance of the good old times of air-cooled engines, although it is water-cooled, and it is combined with a 6-speed manual gearbox.
Now we go to the
CTR. This is our CTR anniversary. This is one of the production cars. This car was supposed to be delivered in Geneva this year, just like the first production car that went out last year at the Geneva show and handed to the customer. And it is in the classic color like we presented our first car. The seats are the new lightweight seats, the latest development from Recaro.